What if Anatolia, northern Syria, and Iraq were covered again with forests? What if millions of trees formed a green crescent across the heart of the Middle East, turning dry plains into living ecosystems once more? This isn't just imagination. Science says it could change everything. Forests are natural climate engines. A single mature tree can release up to 400 liters of water into the air each day. An entire forest can shift rainfall patterns hundreds of kilometers away. Studies by NASA and the Max Planck Institute show that large-scale reforestation across the Middle East could increase regional rainfall by up to 15%, while lowering surface temperatures by 2 to 4 degrees Celsius. That means cooler summers, slower desertification, and a gradual return of freshwater streams and lakes. Now imagine this system powered by the sea. Along the Mediterranean coast, solar-driven desalination plants pull salt water from the ocean, converting it into fresh water for irrigation and forest growth. Just one modern plant can produce over 100 million liters per day, enough to sustain vast reforestation zones in nearby cities. And instead of dumping the leftover salt back into the sea, it's reused in building materials, batteries, and chemical industries. Waste becomes resource. Drones distribute water precisely where it's needed. AI and satellites track growth and moisture from orbit. A feedback loop begins. More trees, more clouds, more rain, more life. But there are hurdles, and they're not small. The upfront cost? Hundreds of billions of dollars over decades. The logistics? Coordinating water, energy, and soil restoration across 3 nations with different priorities and politics. The climate challenge? The first 10 years would be the hardest. Trees need water before they can create their own. It would take at least 1 generation to see the full transformation. Yet even with these obstacles, the numbers don't lie. The Middle East receives over 2,000 terawatt-hours of sunlight every year, enough to power every desalination plant and every irrigation drone needed for centuries. The technology exists. The knowledge exists. What's missing is only scale and cooperation. So what if it actually happened? Forests stretching from the Taurus Mountains to the plains of Mosul. New rivers feeding into the Tigris. Clouds forming where there used to be sand. The birthplace of civilization. Reborn as the world's first regenerative region, not through miracles, but through science, vision, and unity. The Green Crescent. Maybe it's not a dream. Maybe it's the blueprint for our future.